In a market tucked in a mountain village, vendor Rivana Mariske is preparing bats for sale.
Dibakar dulu.
We burn them first, then we chop them up, then we boil them. We cook them with coconut milk so they'll be delicious in a thick, sweet broth.
In this part of northern Sulawesi Island, near the city of Manado, bats are a delicacy.
Orang Manado makan.
People in Manado eat bats because they taste delicious. It's part of the culinary experience here. It's rare to find this anywhere else.
Other local so-called delicacies will soon be off the menu, at least in one market. Known as the extreme market that draws tourists, the town of Tomohon has now banned dog and cat meat.
Don't you do that? It's a big day. It's a big day, my angel.
Animal rights activists, including some from abroad, have pressured the local government to work with dog and cat traders to put a ban in place. Local dog dealers have agreed to give their animals to a shelter, freeing them from this makeshift slaughterhouse. But many here aren't happy about being forced out of their lucrative trade. And even local activists who pushed for the ban aren't fully confident it will work.
I think the main problem here in Indonesia is always the same, is the law enforcement issue, right?
The local government is promising to do inspections, but even if dogs don't return to the Tomohon market, it's not hard to find them at the next village just 20 minutes down the road. While animal rights were a factor, it was the spread of rabies that clinched the ban on dog and cat meat in Tomohon.
Despite the public health push on dog meat, it's the trade in bats that continues to flourish. At this market, there are hundreds of them on sale, all being prepared for the dinner table.
Scientists have struggled to find conclusive proof about the origins of COVID, but researchers have found viruses closely related to COVID-19 in bats.
Bats contain dangerous pathogens, so there needs to be very careful handling and processing to minimize exposure, which is not always the case.
Veterinary pathologist August Setiano believes a ban on bat meat would be a wise move.
I can't say it's a time bomb, but the fact is wild animals like bats carry zoonotic diseases. So we're just waiting for another pandemic to happen again.
The local government in Tomohon says any further bans will be a slow process. Government officials here are wary of hurting people's livelihoods, which means the bat meat tradition in this part of Indonesia will continue. Bill Birtles, ABC News, Manado, Northern Sulawesi.